Morning or afternoon. Today's 4th of July. It's Cargo Bike Life here. Went out for a ride. I want to say a shout out to my buddies Bike Man, Jared D, Nomad Nick Bike Hobo. Hope you're having a good 4th. Always thinking about you guys, watching your videos, seeing what you're up to. I'm going to do a little review today of my bug out bag. This is a military Alice pack. It's a medium. This is what I keep my bug out stuff in. So we're going to take the stuff out and we're going to do a review of everything I got in there. First thing I got, stainless steel pot. Comes in a little net bag. It's got a lid. It's got a small pot. Fold out handles. The lid is dual purpose. It has 2 rings in it. One so it fits this one. So it fits the bigger one. Just a couple of small pots, boiling water, cooking food. I like it because they nest up together. The lid's got a little thing on it so you can pick it up off there. Probably if it was real hot you'd have to use a stick. Get a stick and put it in there. So that's the first thing. Next thing we got is a military canteen. Stainless steel. Inside of here is the cup. I call it a kidney cup. It's got that weird shape to it. That's so that the canteen nests in it. And the bottom of the pouch is the lid. The pouch has a couple pockets on the sides. Keep some matches or some tablets for cleansing water in there. Next thing we got is a throw bag. It's for water rescue. You hold the rope, undo the top, and you throw it. And all the rope that's in there comes spooling out. Someone's trapped in the water. I bought this at a gun and knife show. Thought it'd be a handy thing to have in case you had to cross a stream. You might need some good rope. Or if you're crossing a stream and you're with a group, someone starts getting swept away, you can throw this to them. They got a big loop they can throw around their arm, pull them back to shore, get them safe. Got a couple of stainless steel water bottles. They're made by Ozark Trail. You got a simple screw-on lid. You got a wide mouth. Keep these in there so if you boil up some water, you got something to store it in. That's the one thing you need in a shit hits the fan situation is a good supply of clean drinking water. Then we get to the actual survival bag. It's small. It's a shoulder bag. Fits across your body. carry it on your side. That way all your gear is right there. The main bag is now empty. In the main bag with these pockets on the outside, I could put some of that other gear in, and I'd have an empty bag, because as you're out there trying to survive, you're going to find things along the way that you might need. You got to have some place to carry them. The only thing that bag lacks is an actual, I don't have the straps, but I could easily take some 550 cord and make some type of strap, or take some wood and make a frame with some straps. But I have now an empty bag to put things in that I find along my way that might be useful. Maybe I come upon some canned goods, throw them in there. Maybe some cordage, whatever it is that I find that I think I might need, I have a bag to throw it in. And then I have my main survival pack here. And this is not real heavy. This is easy to carry. I don't want 60 pounds on my back. Now we'll go over what's in here. First thing we got is a folding saw. It's a Laplander. It's a very nice saw. Press the button, releases the blade. I think these are made in Sweden. If I remember correctly, I've used it so the writing has wore off. But it does say Sweden right there. Very, very nice saw. The lock keeps the blade from folding in on you, so you press the button. Very important. I'd rather have a saw than an axe. The top compartment, we have a compass, navigating, and it will glow in the dark. You leave it out in the sun during the day, it'll glow at night. We also have a pair of small binoculars. A simple pair of small binoculars, 8 by 21, but enough to see in the distance. They come in a little case that you can put on your belt. We open the bag again. We have a nice Mora knife. Brand new, never used, real sharp, simply clips on your belt. Love Mora knives. And I believe, yeah, this is a carbon blade and they're made in Sweden. About 12 to 16 bucks. Not expensive, but a good blade. Then I have my bushcraft knife. This is made by Condor Tool. This is carbon steel with a micarta handle. Love this knife. Nice thick leather sheath. See how thick that is? Nice and thick. Also with a belt loop. Carry it on your belt. We have a Uko candle lantern. If you're not familiar with these, it's got a little handle, chain so you can hang it. You just simply extend it up. There's the candle. It's a 9-hour candle. It's got a little glass lens. It's got a little metal plate on top. If you had a small metal cup, you could actually heat some water with this. It would take a while, but you could do it. The thing I really like about these is in the base, and get it open. There we go. That's what the candle looks like in the base. And it has a spring. See the spring? As the candle burns, the spring pushes the candle upwards so that it keeps burning. It doesn't go out. Very handy. Maybe not a greater source of light as a flashlight, but still, you got some light. Comes in a nice neoprene case to keep it from getting smashed. This is the reflector. Clips onto the Yukon candle lantern to reflect light outward. Also have three packs of 9-hour candles. This one is citronella to help repel bugs. But there's 3 candles per pack. That's 27 hours of light per pack. Got a simple knife sharpener. It's got a coarse side and then a ceramic fine side. Just something simple. Simple way to sharpen a knife. Also have a sharpening puck for bigger tools like axes and machetes. Got a spool of Tarline, whole spool. Just 20-pound Tarline. There's 650 yards on that spool. Got some first aid supplies, bandages, whatnot, just in a plastic bag. And we have in this top pouch, we have a couple of fire starters, paranecium with a striker. We also have 3 large ferronesium rods. No striker including these. Use the back edge of your knife. You might ask yourself, why do I have so many fire starters? Why do I need so many? Well, let's say I come across some people and they have a crap load of food. Maybe I can trade them for a ferro rod. I give you a ferro rod so you can get many, many fires out of, and you give me some food. Also have the V3 pocket bellows. This thing is very handy. Extends out. Reminds me of a car antenna from back in the day. But what you do is you aim this down at the base of the fire and you blow through it. And you're going from big to small, so by the time your air comes out the bottom, man, it just rockets that wood into a fire. And you got a little ember down there and you start lightly blowing on it with this, it really amps the fire up. I've even lit fires with wet wood using this pocket bellows. Very, very handy. You don't have to get too close to the fire to blow on it. You just use the pocket bellows. Man, it puts a lot of air right on it. This pocket we have some books. We have The Ultimate Guide to Wilderness Living. It's a great book. And the reason I have books is because, one, I don't know everything there is to know about wilderness survival. 2, in a shit that hits the fan situation, I'm out in the middle of nowhere trying to survive. Part of survival is your mindset. Not letting fear and panic. Also not letting boredom. So once you establish a base camp maybe, and you got a few days you're going to stay there, just give you something to do. Take your mind off everything. A little reading. A little knowledge. I also have another book. Edible Plants. More knowledge, more reading. I also have a couple of books on the Great Smoky Mountains. The back part here, we have some 113-pound tarred drop line. That's so you can set hooks along a river, time to branches, set hooks up, catch fish in the evening when you're asleep. You can check them in the morning, make a trot line. Very good stuff to have. Also have a brand new bundle and a used bundle of 550 cord. Cordage is always good to have. Then in the bottom, I have some more 550 cord, but it's very, very thin. Real thin stuff. See how thin that is compared to normal 550 cord? That's good for setting snares. It's good for setting a line around your camp. Take any soda can, put a couple rocks in it, make a perimeter with this, tie some soda cans around it with a couple rocks in them. Someone hits this wire, this rope, makes it rattle, protect your perimeter. That appears to be all that's in the bag. Make sure I checked all the pockets here. Well, I appear to be missing my fish hooks and sinkers. I don't know why they're not in there, to tell you the truth. I had a small bag that I kept fish hooks and sinkers in, and for the life of me, I can't seem to find it. Good thing I checked my bag today. Good thing I did this review. Because now I know I'm missing something. But I have another smaller bag that's a fanny pack type bag. They might be in it. I just can't believe they're not in here. That's my bad. I'm gonna have to find them and rebuild this bag, or if I can't find them, I'm gonna have to get some. I don't know what I might have done with them. They should have been in here. That's why it's good to do a gear review, and even if you're just going over it. Never mind, here they are. I found them. Forgot one. There's one pocket I didn't check. There's some fish hooks and sinkers right there, just some split shots, small hooks, or bigger hooks. Those are for the trot line, make a trot line or limb line. And then there's some smaller hooks right there with some more split shot. There's some line I wrapped around this tube of Blistex just to have some lip protection. I want your lips to get chapped when you're out there if you're not keeping hydrated well. But that is what I keep in my bug out bag. And I don't have a huge 60-pound pack. I have a machete. I didn't bring it with me because I'm at a public park. I don't want to be out here with a machete. But I have my machete, my saw, my other tools that I use. But I just want to give you a review of that because everybody seems to like shit hits the fan type stuff and doomsday prepper type stuff. So I just thought I'd go over that. There's one other item that I didn't show you. And that's a good hat. My girlfriend's daughter bought this for me for Christmas. She knows how much I love camouflage. But a good hat. May look funny. This is, I think, like a cowboy type hat, but it's got wire in the side so you can actually fold the brim out if you want to get more protection from the sun. But that's one thing you don't want to do is get your head cooked out in the sun. So a good hat, it's a good thing to have. So that's my review of my bug out bag. Let me know how you liked it. Maybe if you got a channel, make a review of yours and I'll watch it. Y'all ride safe. You have a good day. Cargo Bike Life out.